It's a lot of things I don't understand, but I understand how to play my part. I'm a soldier, dirt, them days get hard, I just be hustling hard.
And for the person who killed my brother, I just want to know why you did it. Like, what he do to you to make you want to kill him and shoot him 7 times in his chest?
Damn,
what made,
7 times in the chest.
What made you want to do that?
Toxic confessions.
Nah, 7 times in the chest, that's an overkill. Like nowadays, when somebody shoot you more than 3 times, like it gotta be like gang affiliated. Like you must have did something wrong to somebody, but don't they be that pissed off?
Oh my God, Queen, I love your bunny. It gives me like Dr. Umar vibes on God.
Thank
Wakanda forever.
you. This is not a confession or anything. I just wanna share this awareness about my little brother who was killed last year. And okay, it's a little hard, I'm sorry. So he was 18 when he got killed, and so I got the phone call around like 7 p.m. My friend, my sister was like, did you hear anything? I was like, no, what are you talking about? And they was like, I mean, he got shot. And I was like, what the fuck you talking about? He wasn't in any gangs. He wasn't none of that. Remind you, my baby just graduated from high school. He just graduated.
You don't know that. He was an angel, but how was he on the streets? But at the same time, there are people that are walking around on the sidewalk, driving in their cars, riding on the bus on their last string, and all they need is one person to crash out. And you could be that one person any day.
He just graduated, everything. Yeah, he was just doing everything right. Everything was going how he wanted it to go. Yes, his childhood was a little shaky. You know, every kid, has their ups and downs in their lives. So I go in the house. I tell my grandmother, like, can you watch my daughter real quick? I'm shaking right now. Ooh. I tell my grandmother, can she watch my daughter real quick? I'm on my way to the hospital. I get there. My brother father was in the waiting room. And I had a falling out with my mom because she wanted to go blab him out about my pregnancy. So I blocked her. I was like, yeah, chill. You doing too much. So that was the first
That's reasonable
encounter I had with my mom. And since I was pregnant with my daughter. So the doctor takes us into that little small room. If you ever lost a loved one or anybody, that little small room they take you in to break the news down to you. We go in the room, the doctor get to talking, and I looked that lady dead in her face. I was like, yo, tell me you joking. And she looked at me like, girl, what? This is not a joke, girl. Your brother gone.
I don't know no hospital where they be pulling pranks.
And I just like broke down and I just started crying because I'm like, I was just with him. He was just with my other little brother boxing in my brother's backyard. He was just early live talking. With a bottle of Parmesan, drinking a blunt, having a good time, living his 18-year-old life. And then just that quick, everything just flashed because he went to his best friend's house to go pick up some boxing gloves. His best friend was locked up at the time. And for the sake my mother believed he did it, I was like, Ma, he had nothing to do with it. I'm like, him and his best friend been locked in since middle school.
So my question is, was the best friend there? Is that the reason why he was locked up, or he was locked up already before for something else?
They've been locked in like this since middle school. So why would you believe this boy has something to do with it? And to the people who keep playing 50 and running around and who knows who did it, stop it. Stop it. Just cut this shit out. Just stop it.
I mean, some of these murders, it's all because bad blood between a boyfriend and a girlfriend. They're very rare brothers and sisters, often best friends and friends.
I lost my baby. That was my heart, like my soul. Like, my mother had 9 kids. She down to 8. Like, that shit, it hurt real bad. And I still process them. Like, I still go through it. Like, I'm still trying to process and understand it. And yes, I'm from Baltimore. And today, they were supposed to have like a gun violence awareness, and they exited him out because he had already graduated. And this city already look at our black kids as a statistic. So when the detectives stopped answering my phone calls, stopped answering my messages, stopped doing this, stopped doing that, I already knew they looked at him as another little black boy, another statistic little black boy from the city who probably was in a gang or probably ran the streets or probably sold drugs. And he did none of that. Like, he tried it, he tried that shit, but it wasn't for him. That wasn't him. That wasn't his route. He wanted to work. He wanted to do a 9 to 5. He wanted to leave and go with my mom on Connecticut and better himself. For the fact that the shady ass friends that he was around while his best friend was locked up, y'all time is coming. Y'all time is coming. Whether y'all get locked up or y'all karma is coming. Y'all karma is coming for y'all. And I'm not gonna be the one to, blast it out, because people be watching. But y'all time is coming. Cause it's only a few, I'm not even gonna say no names, but y'all know who were there. And y'all playing 50. Y'all playing 50 about the whole situation, and I don't like it. And the detective try to question y'all. Y'all act like y'all phone was off. Y'all act like y'all didn't have no answers. I don't understand why. And for the person who killed my brother, I just want to know why you did it. Like, what he do to you to make you want to kill him and shoot him 7 times in his chest? What?
Nah, 7 times in the chest, that is some real deal beef. Unless this man was messing with the damn cartel, nah, the cartel would have done you worse. The cartel would have came after the people you love.
Made you want to do that? What made you want to do that? And my other little brother was there when it happened, and he can't talk about it. He don't want to talk about it, and I don't press him to talk about it. And then,
hold on, did y'all hear that? My other little brother was there. He was shocked. He don't want to talk about it. He can't talk about it. But yet you're pressing the friends as if the friends are not shocked. There's a double standard right here. There is a double standard right here.
For his friend that was there, and for you to sit there and question my brother like, oh, why he was just standing right there. He was in shock. What would you do if you turn around and you running and you turn around and you see your brother just drop down?
What about the friends? You don't assume the friends were shocked too? Why is she pressing the friends? She should be pressing her own little brother, because that's your family, you heard?
In front of you. Like, what would you do? Not everybody has that quick response to just go grab him. No, like, he was in shock. He didn't know what to do. Like, I would have did the same thing. I probably would have screamed. And it hurts. I feel empty inside. I feel like I lost another half of me. Like, I don't know, if you have siblings and you lost like somebody like that close to you, you just feel empty, like real fucking empty. And yeah, I was just talking to like one of my peoples, and I was like, I wish he would have committed because then he was like, no, why would you say that? I'm like, well, at least I would have had some closure of wondering like, okay, maybe he was sad, maybe he was dealing with depression, maybe it was something like that. But for somebody to just shoot himself,
nah, a loss is a loss. If somebody died, especially at a young age, no matter if it's suicide or if somebody shot, suicide would have been worse because the person was there and you could have helped them. You feel me?
7 times in his chest in a dark alleyway for no probable cause or nothing like that. It just make me feel like, yo, you just bitter. And it's like that in this city regardless. Like, I hate this city. Like, it's always some young kids in the city always dying. And it's probably kids in everybody's city that's dying. But being in Baltimore, that's all I keep hearing is 14, 15, 16, 17, 13, all killing each other. For what? For what? Like, why? Like, why? Like, why do y'all do that shit? It's like, that don't make you hard. That don't make you no gangster. That don't make you it don't. It makes you look weak.
Like, I'm not gonna say this is normal, but it's been like this since the beginning of time. People have been disagreeing and killing since the beginning of time. I don't know how she feels because I never lost a loved one, but I never lost a sibling. Well, not yet, at least. Everybody gonna die. I have lost loved ones, so in a sense, I do understand how she feels about the emptiness, because you first feel pain and emptiness. But no matter what you say, people are still gonna be killing each other. And as a matter of fact, I think it's gonna get worse. And I think back in the day, kids used to go to war. Starting at 14, 13, like, you was ready to go fight. Nowadays, you gotta be 18, but nah, back in the day, you reach 9, 10, 11, you're a grown man. You ready to fight, you ready to drink, you ready to do everything, get married, all of that.
I'm like, okay, well, how long have y'all been talking? Like, how long has this been going on? And he's like, oh, we've been knowing each other for more than 3 years. And he's like, we were prison mates.
Prison mates? Her baby daddy was married in prison.
Let me get a moment of silence for that ass.
Wait, so can inmates get married in prison?
Why ain't no fucking
Hold on. I just realized. He got... Was it a man or a woman?
Hey! They was
It's crazy.
prison!
It's crazy. wait, it gets more. There's more. There's more.
Oh no, don't tell me that.
I feel like I just need to get this off my chest. I feel like I have to tell somebody. I get a phone call. I'm
So you telling me her husband was a booty bandit?
about to go to an ultrasound. I get a phone call. It's a girl on the phone, and she's like, "Hey, your baby daddy's been sleeping with my cousin. Yeah, my cousin has the STD, and my cousin just wants to tell you what's going on." So I'm like, "Okay, well, who's your cousin?" She's like, "Justine." So in my head, I'm like, okay, this gotta be a girl because it's Justine. Like, I'm like, okay, we'll put your cousin on the phone. Before she could even dial a number, the cousin gets on the phone. "Hello?" So I'm like, "Yeah, who is this?" He's like, "Oh, this is Justine."
Damn.
I'm like, "All right, Phil. Okay, well, what's up? What's going on?" So he's like, "With your baby daddy, and I have an STD that it's not curable, but I take medicine for it. I just want to let you know that if, basically if he would have stopped taking his meds, me and my baby would be affected. The only reason that he didn't do it was because he found out I was pregnant. They didn't believe I was pregnant. So I get to like my ultrasound. Mind you, we talked on the phone for like 2 hours, me and the boy. He told me every place I lived with my boyfriend, my baby daddy.
Damn. Man, that is a crazy scenario. You're married with a wife, and your wife is having a kid, and you find out your husband is a booty bandit, mess with man's butt. You find out your man is bending or doing the bending. That is just crazy.
He told me everything we did. He told me how many fights we had. He told me everything down to what color drawers I wear.
What the fuck?
Everything. Everything.
Your fucking underwear!
Everything. The boy told me everything. And it's so fucking crazy because I was like,
I mean, he probably loved it that much, to be honest.
the only thing I was concerned about was
Keeping tabs of a woman's colored drawers.
my baby.
That was beyond me.
And I'm glad I was getting tested like the same day I was going into the doctor. So I was good. And I'm good, y'all. Me and my baby, we good.
Alright.
I'm like,
she and the baby don't got nothing.
okay,
That's
well,
good.
how long have y'all been talking? Like, how long has this been going on?
And by the way, there's only one incurable disease, sexually transmitted, that's incurable.
And he's like, "Oh, we've been knowing each other for more than 3 years." And wait, it gets more. There's
years.
more. There's more. He's like, we were prison mates.
Hey, for all y'all females, y'all got a man coming from prison, could never know that man could be a booty bandit, alright?
No fucking
Married in
way!
prison. It's crazy.
They was
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And he brought him home. After all of that, I confront my baby daddy. And when I confront my baby daddy, he texts the boy and he goes, tell her that you're lying. Tell her that it's not true.
So my question is, did she leave him? Did she stay or did she leave him?
So we could get back together and I could have my family. I should have left the first time when he cheated
The first time? What the hell do she mean by that?
on me the first time with the girl down the street from my house. After all of that, he's like, "Yeah, I could be your baby stepdaddy." And the dude was really trying to get on my good side, y'all. Like, he was really trying to get on my good side. Y'all, I found out the reason I got cheated on so much was because I was fucking with both of his brothers in high school. Yeah.
What?
Bro, what?
Toxic confession.
Hey, we didn't need to know all of that, young lady. That detail could have been left out. But we appreciated them honesty, damn. Even though she gave that reason as to why he's cheating, that ain't no damn excuse to be taking no man's butt or receiving from a man. You feel me? That ain't no excuse to be no damn booty bandit. But anyways, on to the next, shall we?
And he followed her. She was at the pastor's house and he sat outside. He watched the lights turn off. So my dad ends up going to the door, pounding that shit. Finally, they open the door and she completely freaks the fuck out.
Toxic
Damn.
confessions.
She was getting blessed by the pastor.
Back in the day, I used to live in South Carolina. My stepmom, my dad, they've been married for over 20 years. They were super, super, super religious. My stepmom,
I bet they ain't no more.
she was fucking with the pastor.
Wow.
That's a wild statement, boy.
How did you find this out?
It's a long story.
This is
I'm
why
trying
we're
to make it short.
here. No, don't make it short. If it's good, we want to hear it.
Okay, so basically, it's a Pentecostal church. So, you know,
Holiness.
Yeah, they was speaking tongues and everything. They were doing this little counseling session or whatever with
The pastor was putting that tongue on that woman.
pastor. My stepmom got with the pastor. She went to go for counseling at like around midnight.
Girl,
My-
you know that was not no goddamn
Yeah, she went for counseling, all right.
in at midnight.
Exactly.
That's what she told you?
That's what she told us. That's what she told me, my dad. That's what she told
Your
everybody.
father believed her?
He didn't believe it, okay? So what he did was he followed her. He had her location and he followed her, and she was at the pastor's house. And he sat outside and he watched the lights turn off. Mind you, till this day, they are still together. My
I'm assuming that's the lights to the bedroom.
father and my stepmom, okay? Oh, you have no idea. So my dad ends up going to the door, knocking on the fucking door, pounding that shit. Finally, they open the door and she completely freaks the fuck out. And she's just like, I'm so sorry. It's not what you think. Couple weeks later, she basically ended up confessing, yes, I did fuck the pastor. I fucked the pastor and I'm sorry. It's not going to happen again. Till this day, they've never been to another church. The end.
Wait. So that means that they're still together.
Hold on. This is a lot to break down. What did the pastor say when the dad was right there at the door?
Completely, nope, didn't even.
So that means they're still together. That man is a good man. That man is a very good man. Because if it was me,
Even come to the door. He hid behind the door. And mind you, the pastor was also married.
God! So what was his wife?
Nope, they were having issues as well.
How did you find out this?
sure. Well, now we know why he was having 12 a.m. counseling sessions.
I was basically there with my father when everything happened. I was in the car and I was just like, just go, Dad, just go. I was maybe like 13, 14.
Damn, 13, 14. You taking your daughter to go find your wife cheating. Damn, that's OC. That's better than live television. Around that time, I was watching Jerry Springer, you feel me? You are not.
So you was there and you saw the lights
I
turn
saw
on.
everything.
Yo,
Yeah, and I was just-
that's crazy.
I was just like, Dad, don't just go. But I did stay in the car when he went up the stairs and like knocked on the door. But yeah, that's that.
Queen.
Damn, you left in the car by herself?
Thank you.
so much for sharing that confession. It was beautiful. Mwah.
Yeah, have a good one.
Nah, but that was the least of his worries. His wife was getting clapped and was in distress.
Much love forever, you feel me? Toxic confession.
Nah, but we need the father on this show to tell the full story, huh? But anyways, on to the next, shall we?
The one day I let this bitch out my sight, this bitch went and fucked and got pregnant by a whole nother nigga twin and kept the fucking baby, cuz.
Man, keep it baby.
I'm talking about one day, twin. One day, twin. Hope you couldn't wait one fucking day.
Toxic confessions. Where you at, gang?
What going on, son?
Damn. When you cheat one day, you raw dog somebody and you get pregnant?
Yeah, ain't shit, my boy.
I'm
What you
in Atlanta
want?
with it, you feel me? Up north and shit, got
Yeah, you sound like you from Atlanta. Oh, that twin. I done heard about like 4 twins already.
nothing too crazy, but I got some shit for y'all, man. This is about a little hoe or whatever, man. See, I ain't gonna drop no name, we just gonna call that hoe Jay. So basically, twin, that hoe name Jay, twin. She got them. I'm fucking the hoe, ooh, taking her ass up through that hoe with me every day. No bullshit, twin. No bullshit. 4-5 months
Every day.
later, it passed, right? Come to find out, twin, I'm fucking that hoe raw, twin. I'm talking about raw, twin. All in her shit. I been fucking that girl on her period, twin. All type of shit, twin. Like, this my bitch, twin.
Yeah, I see why he got a red bandana. This nigga a true blood.
Man, that hoe done fuck around, got pregnant, twin. While we was fucking, twin. I'm talking about the one day I let this
Nah, but for real though, who's to say that's not his kid? I'm just saying.
bitch out my sight.
Cause he was raw dogging and the other fella was raw dogging, you feel me?
This bitch went and fucked and got pregnant by a whole nother nigga, twin. And kept the fucking baby, cuz. The baby, she finna pop, cuz. Oh my God. On blood. Hot, twin.
Bruh, that'd be the biggest plot twist. You are the father.
How the fuck? How the fuck, twin?
Bro, you really can't let them out your sight, dog.
I'm talking about one day, twin. One day, twin. One day, twin. Hope you couldn't wait one fucking day. One day. I was coming back.
And I bet your excuse was, you took too long.
Damn. Y'all stay blessed. You too. You
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
too. You too, man. Much love. Oh God, man, that's my
Toxic confession.
shit. The one.
But my question is, did he keep her and the child? We all know the answer to that. So like, ain't no wondering, ain't no question, ain't no questioning. That shouldn't even be a question at this point. But anyways, that was the last confession. Thank y'all for stopping by. If y'all want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And if y'all like this video, leave a like. Feel me? But for real though, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Don't be